Hello, my dear children. How are you today? Okay, today your teacher Stephen is going to guide you through the lessons. So are you ready to learn? Good. If you're ready to learn, let me guide you through. Okay, today let's count. Can you say count? Good. So today we are going to count the objects. So we count 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. You remember those numbers? Okay, so let's count with me. Okay, today we count 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so we have to divide between these things. Can you have a look at this? How many butterflies can you see? How many? Okay, let's see the butterflies. We have one butterfly here and two butterflies. Good. So there are two butterflies. Am I correct? Yeah, two butterflies. See? So we put number 2. How about flowers? How many flowers are there? Okay, how many flowers? 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there are 3 flowers. Good. So together, there are 3 flowers. Good. Can you find that? Good. And let's count this. Can you find the bees? What are the bees doing? They are getting the honeys from the flower. Right. They are so happy because flowers are their food. And now they found it. Wow, they look fun. All right. Can you tell me how many how many bees are there? Can you tell me how many bees there are? Okay, let's count with your teacher. Let's count. 1 bee, 2 bees, 3 bees, 4 bees, and 5 bees. Right, there are 5 bees getting the honey from the flower. Right, so 5 bees. And flower, can you count how many flowers are there? 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7 with this one, but it's too little to see. So let's count only 6 because this one is not full and this one is not. So maybe we just say 6 or you want to say 7, it's okay. So there are 5 bees and 6 flowers, right? Okay, some little plant here doesn't flower yet, but it will bloom the flower soon when it's ready. Right, so see, we can count these objects now. All right, how about this? What do we have to do? It's a trace on around. Okay, it is a trace around, actually not trace on. So what we have to do is to trace around the objects with 2 and 3 amounts only. Which one is 2 or 3? So if it's more than 2 or 3, then you cannot trace around it. Look at this. What are they? They are socks. So this is a pair of socks. So a pair of socks equal to 2 socks. So can we find number 2 here? Good. So we have 2 socks. Can we trace around? Okay, trace like this. So 2 socks, so it fits the number we need, right? How about this one? Can we trace? We count first, 2 or 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's over the numbers. The numbers show only 2 and 3, but we have 5. So can we trace on it? No, we cannot trace around it. Cannot. Let's move on. Okay, it's a trace around the objects with 2 and 3 amounts. Okay, let's count this one. 1 skirt, 2 skirts, 3 skirts, 4 skirts, and 5 skirts. Can we trace around the 5 skirts? No, it's a 2 and 3 objects, but this one is 5. So what can we do? Okay, so leave it alone. How about this one? This dress. The dress for a baby girl. Can we count how many dresses are there? 1, 2, 3. Right, there are 3 dresses. So if there are 3, does it fit the number here? You are right. It fits the number. It's number 3. So can we trace around? Of course, we can. So let's do it. Trace with me. Okay, so we trace around, or you can circle it on the objects with 3 amount. The 5 amount is over the numbers. All right, let's move on. Now it says something different in numbers. Can we read? Trace around the objects with 4 and 5 amount. It says 4 and 5. I'm sure you cannot read the whole sentence, most of you, but you know the number. This is number 4, and this is number, yeah, it's number 5. You are so smart. Okay, so only 4 and 5 amount of objects we can trace. If it's less or more, we cannot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it fit the number here? 5 skirts here. Is it correct? Yeah, it's correct. So we can trace. How about the girls? Do you have skirts at home? You do, right? How many skirts do you have? I think you have at least 2 or 3 or more than that. But I'm sure you have more pants than skirts. You have more like shorts, dress, pajamas, right? Okay, so these are 5. How about this one? Can we trace around? Can we count first? What are these? Okay, they are hats. So let's count 1 hat, 2 hats. 2 hats. Can we trace around the 2 hats? No, we cannot because it says 4 and 5. But the numbers of hats are only 2 here. So we cannot trace it. Let's move on. What does it say with this sentence? Trace around the objects with 4 and 5 amount. Okay, 4 and 5. Look, these are t-shirts. Right. Do you have shirts at home? Actually, this is called polo shirts. Okay, do you have kind of polo shirts at home? Right. We call it polo shirt because see, it has a neck. Do you have them at home? You do, right? Okay. So if you do, how many do you have? Wow. I'm sure you have more, right? Because of course, a lot of kids have a lot of shirts, especially the t-shirts. Right. So count this number, whether it fits the number here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, there are 4 shirts. So there are 4 polo shirts here. Can we trace? Does it fit with the number? Yeah, it fits with the number 4 here. So let's trace with me. Okay, we've done. How about the necktie? Do you have a necktie at home? I think you don't. A few you have, of course, right? Okay, so necktie is used for wearing on a shirt. When you join a big event, or some kids when they go to some school that they need it, or your graduation day, or your special celebration, you can wear it. But most men, like office worker, they wear it. It looks nice. Okay, so how many neckties do we have here? Let's count. 1, 2, and 3. There are only 3 neckties here, but the numbers here say 4 and 5. Can we trace around them? Of course not. We cannot trace around because the number is not enough, right? Okay, good job, kids. It's good to count. So you can count the objects at home. Can you count your clothes at home? And tell me how many shorts you have, how many t-shirts you have, how many ties you have, how many pairs of shoes you have, right? Okay. So kids, it's good to see you today with the videos. So today I'm going to show you the worksheet. Okay, your worksheet looks like this. So in your worksheet, please write your name and the day that you are doing or you are learning today. So you have to trace around the dotted line. So you know this one. This one is say number 2 and 3. Okay. So with 2 and 3. So if you find the object with 2 and 3, example is 1, 2, you can trace around. This one is 4. Can you trace around? No. This one, is it 2 and 3? No. How about this one? Yeah, there are 3 t-shirts. This one? Okay, 3. How about this one? Good. This is 2. So you can trace around it. Next page. For today's lesson, another one, you have to trace a number with 4 and 5. If you find 4 or 5 objects in one dotted line, then you can circle around them. Okay, this one, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, so you can trace around. This one, can you trace around? This one, can you trace around? No, there are only 2, but it says 4 and 5 here. Okay, so it's not. How about this dress? Can we trace around it? Cannot. Why can't we? Okay, good, because there are only 3, but we need 4 and 5 as it's guided. How about the skirts? There are 5 skirts. Is it enough to trace around now? Yeah, is enough. Yeah. Okay. You see? It's enough to trace it now. The tie, how many ties are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, there are 5 ties. So it's enough to trace around. Good. So it's all for today, guys. It's good that you listen to the video, you watch it, and you practice your worksheet. So good luck. Listen to mommy and daddy. Bye-bye.